be aware of. For each sign, something quick to keep in mind. Go about your day, perhaps your week. Perhaps it could be longer energy that's been going about this for a while. I don't know why that was doing that. Got bent. Oh well. I'll fix it later. Anyway, let's go and see. A message, and I guess, shall we start off with a collective message and then maybe we'll break it down a little bit by sign. Go and straighten this up just a little bit more. Okay. What is it that this is a collective message. What does a collective need to keep in mind regarding your work, your career, your study? Don't overcomplicate things. This is a message to the general collective. Don't complicate things. So too, there is some energy here around human relationships, human interchange. Let's take a little deeper look, but first I want to get one more card out for a message for the general collective on love, on your emotional, just emotional advice. Hangman. Nine of Swords and Hangman. What one needs to keep in mind, that Nine of Swords gets a Knight of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Well, there's a little bit of, feels like it has bled out, this work reading energy has bled out into your emotional state for the general collective, which makes sense enough. I mean, what you do with one facet of your life or what you're thinking about in one facet of your life, it does spill over, right? We're like complete human beings. You exercise one side of the body, you have to lift up the leg or move the arm of the other. I have dissatisfaction here for the collective. Dissatisfaction in waiting, feeling like your efforts are not being recognized. Recognized in the timing that you need it to be. Recognized in timing that's too long. There is recognition coming, but for the sort of gains that you've been working towards and hoping for, it feels a little far off in this energy. Let's see if we can get some advice on this. Do I want to pull some more cards for advice? Well, first of all, know that the frustration that you could feel regarding work, regarding your achievements in being in positions that you love, compensated in the manner that you would like, at the speed you would like, so you can go and get your life and career moving in the direction you want it to be. First of all, keep in mind that you do always have mobility to go elsewhere, despite the fact that it is a shitty job market and all those other things, which I think too is also reflected here. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles under a 9 of Cups. Maybe too. This message, I would say, is for those who really have been feeling hemmed in and almost trapped by their work situation. And the message I have for you is despite the job situation being what it is, the job opportunities being what it is, the state of the economy and so forth, you should look for alternatives. I think you're not fully seeing, fully acknowledging yourself the gifts, the attributes, the skills, the background, the poise, and so forth that you have earned through your experience and your working style, your work style, that you can go elsewhere. You do have mobility to find other work, and I do think you should go and not try and mend a situation with your current work, but you should get out. All right, that's a message here. I'm going to take a peek, though. Let's take a peek at Knight of Cups, and I'm going to take a peek at Wheel of Fortune. So, first of all, I'm going to say something obvious, but it's what's in the cards. I do think regarding work, following up on old peers and colleagues could be a very good move for you. With this Knight of Cups clarified by a Page of Pentacles, I think what you could land first would be a little smaller than what you're expecting. But I do think the environment's going to be a whole lot healthier for you. Not small enough to make things not work with, whatever bills and overhead you need to support. It won't necessarily, maybe you would see it not as quite a step up, but it would be a sidestep. But it would be a sidestep in a much healthier environment. And there's room for growth here, first of all, too. Keep that in mind with the position that I see that you could get here. Also, Wheel of Fortune clarified by Three of Wands, and Ace of Swords. I would definitely put out feelers as soon as possible because it's going to take a little bit of time for that to come through. The sooner you move on this, the better. It's also, too, in this energy, the wider you cast your net, and this could be whether you are, let's say you're looking for work or opportunities, right, that are within your city. Or let's say not even your city. Let's say that they're within like a half an hour commute one way, right? Let's say that. This speaks to, first of all, the widening the net or widening your boundaries, throwing your net farther. It could be looking for places that maybe you do have a little bit of a longer commute, possibly. Maybe too, you should be looking at work that is, well, different than how you have been working. If you've been working remote, look at hybrid or maybe local. Who knows? Something could surprise you. Also, to jobs that are asking for relocation, if there's any sort of cities that you would be, or locations, it doesn't have to be a city, right? It could be a town. Any locations that you've been thinking of moving to, maybe send out feelers in that direction. Because again, the basic energy here is it's going to take a little bit of time. It take a little bit of time. Also, if you have multiple skill sets, for instance, if you do marketing, well, theoretically, if you do marketing, you can either write or you can design, right? Also, too, you have a hard skill. Soft skill sets, hard skill sets. So maybe in addition to marketing, you look at jobs for a copy editor, an editor, a writer, copywriter, a content strategist, right? There's a whole bunch of, although AI is taking those positions or working with those positions, they still are rough. And there are people who still value the written word, or, if you have graphic skills, etc. Look at what sort of visualization skills do you want to offer? Do you want to offer old school graphic design? Do you want to offer, well, art direction, things like that? I don't know. Just consider your skill set and expand that out. That's also something that's here. But I would definitely recommend that message for the collective is that you get started on that as soon as possible, because it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of time. And when that offer does come, don't be put off if it appears smaller than what you'd like or what you'd expect, or smaller than what you're currently doing. The main message here is to start jumping out of the toxic situation that is making you feel trapped, okay? You need to break out of that. I don't think a magic wand in the environment that is inspiring this emotion in you, a magic wand is going to be waved and, automatic. Then they're going to go, oh, well, we appreciate you now, right? Toxic behaviors in toxic workplaces. Well, number one, they just don't arise. It's part of the company culture. Second message, let's go and take a look at this hangman in love for the collective. Hanged man. Hangman is Pisces energy. I also do see the hangman as the ultimate dreamer. Ironically, it feels more like the card of dreamers than even the star card. Let me rephrase that. I see the hangman nicely aspected as the card of dreamers. Let's go and find out how this hangman is. Not nicely aspected, hangman kind of sucks. But, all the cards, all the major arcanas, when you get into their blocked sides, their sucky sides suck. But yeah, the hangman's beauty is properly aspected, the card of dreamers. Thinkers. Let's go and get into hangman for a love message for the general collective. I have 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and 5 of Cups. Well, this feels like this is an energy that some could be actually working through. In others, you can come up to this, or this could present itself. I have all water here, by the way. I already have Pisces, as I pointed out. These 2 are Cancer. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and then, of course, 5 of Cups, Scorpio. First of all, I feel like there is a party who just is not yet capable of putting themselves out there to you. Whether that's an emotional block, whether they are tackling work or family issues, there's some sort of block. Could be your own block as well if you're dealing with work and or family issues and or money issues. That could be a block as well. Could be your own energy in here in terms of a block around love. In this energy too, it's also to the general collective, also like expectations. As I said, Hangman, beautifully aspected, is a card of dreamers. And I do have a hangman who's dreaming. I do have a hangman that's dreaming of quality time, enjoyment. Could be with one person, could be with a group of people, could be a more social scene. Someone who's been isolated or for whatever reason, could be again heads down in work or other issues, unable to go out and mingle, unable to flex those human characteristics that we have as social animals of wanting to interact in enjoyment. So I have a hangman here who's expecting to meet a connection, expecting to go and have fun with that connection, but nothing quite has happened yet. And I have this hangman going, why? Oh, my hangman is sad, sad, sad. Hangman, let's go and get a little bit more information on it. What's this information on sad, sad hangman? 2 of Cups. It's the 8 of Cups, more Piscean energy. We'll find out if this is someone who just emotionally clocked out, checked out. Could be with Hangman, 8 of Cups, and 5 of Swords. Could be someone who emotionally just said, I'm out of here. Not even said they're out of here. They let their actions speak for their words. Where is this person? Well, this person left. This person is unavailable. Could also be in this 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups energy. Well, again, there's a distance. This is a distance you need to take. This is just an emotional distance you need to create. Whatever past baggage or past expectations, do you need to chuck it to make room for the new? Two of Cups also gets. Four of Swords. What all that's being done is dreaming. It's emotional distancing. I think that's something that's been going on for the collective that this resonates with. Recognizing what it is that it's again like self-imposed restriction. In this energy with the Two of Cups further clarified, in all this energy, it's like there are opportunities and places and venues and people you could go and be with, but does it match what you know you want now? I have very definite ideas here on what's wanted next in love. I don't have a wide net of possibilities in one way. In another way, it is very refined energy here. Emperor, Six of Wands, Ten of Cups. Very refined, very particular. Also, too, lots of restraint. It has to be this way. Certain things are non-negotiable. And what I see here for the general collective with Eight of Cups, Temperance, that emotional distancing has already been done. That emotional distancing has already been done. It's also too like being in a completely new vibe. You've worked on it so it's a completely new vibe. Also, too, in this energy, emotionally distancing yourself, trying your best to go and cultivate that new vibe for healthy partnerships. I'm going to throw one card on Three of Cups, one card on Five of Cups. I know I said one card, but So there's also a foot tapping here with the Three of Cups. It's not like you don't have opportunities. to go out and mingle or places to go out and meet people, but are they the right places? And are those invitations with the right people? Well, no, not yet. And there's a foot tapping here, impatience. A lot of impatience. Despite not showing it, impatience, maybe a little bit of fretfulness creeping in there. Five of Cups. That Five of Cups has a King of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Page of Cups. You know, this could be two things, and maybe I'll take a little closer look at this Five of Cups. But with the Hangman and the other cards here, this is almost, you know, where is that new opportunity in love to jump on? It's impatience again. You know, it would be so much easier, right, to move on if there was some avenues, some desired avenues to choose from or to explore. And those avenues haven't come up yet for the collective energy that I'm pulling right now. I do think there is that mix of for human or human for relationships, there is that mix of not quite being prepared yet, whether it's sharing their time, their attention, or whether they are busy with you know, keeping their life up or family issues, whatever that Five of Pentacles could be, either to you or to them. But it's funny, this King of Wands is also King of Wands who's not ready yet. Preparing. Apparently, for the collective, this King of Wands, that one is waiting to go and meet this active force. This King of Wands is well, storing up their battery, building up their charisma, building up their fortitude for going out there and wowing. They're not ready yet. It's a little almost schizophrenic that a King of Wands would need to build up in order to be outgoing and not really care, well, you know, what the other party thinks, right? The whole thing about a King of Wands is King of Wands wants you to see their reality, their side, wants to push towards you what they want to build. It's not receptive. And for this King of Wands, it's going to take a little bit of effort for that to build up. We can go and refine this a little bit more. You can pull a card for, I'll pull two cards. Pull two cards on for each zodiac sign now that we did the collective reading. And see what we have. I'm going to take one moment. Work Maybe I'll pull two cards and what we get. Let's see the element I will start off with. Start off with Capricorn. We'll start off with Earth. All right, Capricorn. A little bit more refined energy for you, Capricorn, on what should you keep in mind regarding your work, regarding your career. And let's get one card for what you should keep in mind regarding love, relationships, your emotional climate. Five of Cups. I am going to pull one more card for you on that. Let's see this Five of Cups. Well, Capricorn, there's definitely success for you to be grabbed outside of what you're currently doing. Feels like also too in this energy, you've been almost swimming upstream in your current situation. And I do think there is a lack of appreciation. There is history there, and you can see definitely wins and growth. But I do think, Capricorn, you should go and put your feelers out and see what else you can generate. I don't think in this energy too, Capricorn, thinking that it's going to get better next year for you, wherever you are, is going to serve you. I think you should put out your feelers now, because based on that general read, it's going to take a little bit of time for that to come through. But definitely, Capricorn, see where you can move to and how. And for love, I have Judgment here. Judgment, I'm also going to pull one more card for you, Capricorn. Queen of Wands. It's almost like you shine your best, Capricorn. You don't really care what other people, or when you create your own way. Yeah, you need to create your own way, Capricorn. So for love, what have you been envisioning and imagining in love lately, Capricorn? Because in this energy, Capricorn, number one, this is kind of like what you've been asking or creating for, you're going to get. But it's also like, Capricorn, the energy of a maverick. I don't know, something atypical or not quite standard about this, Capricorn. It's not really so much about you taking control. It's about you, Capricorn, having the boundaries and what you want, and not really caring if you with Taurus. Four of Swords for career, Taurus. And you can't be hasty and can't be impatient. Wherever you're at right now, Taurus, well, there is the growth and the accolades that you are hoping for and expecting. in the environment that you're in, you can achieve that, Taurus. It's possible. Well, not just more than possible. It is coming. You are building it, okay? It's not like possible, like, will it rain or not? Like at some point it's going to rain, right? Raining is possible. It's not like that. And this energy is coming. But it's going to take a bit of time, Taurus, and you need to practice patience. So, how patient are you, Taurus? That's a question you have to ask yourself. How long are you willing to go and wait for the success that you want, the absolute stability that you've been working towards and deserve? How long are you willing to wait for that to come in your current position? Because it's going to take a little bit of time. And I will say too, Taurus, what I have here is something that, although may not be entirely comfortable as you wait for the accolades to come in, well, Taurus, you do have known stability right here. As opposed to if you go out and, you have to deal with that uncertainty of a new position, new people, new dynamics, maybe the company's solvency, etc. Right, Taurus? So I would look into and think about, Taurus, your adventurous side. And also, too, how comfortable you are in your current place. But in Taurus, I do see that coming for you, the success in your work, but just not fast. Like maybe by next spring. Not by next year, not that long, but long enough. Not something like 2 months. Longer than 2 months feels like 4, 6 months ish, maybe 8 months ish. It's a long enough time. Page of Swords is clarified by the Magician for Taurus in love. Taurus, anybody that wastes your time, cut them out. It's not worth dealing with. I think Taurus in that energy to be very free about calling something for what it is and feeling your gut reaction of if it's going to work or not. Don't be afraid to cut it off and move on, Taurus. Virgo. Virgo. Good morning, Ruby. I haven't done Pisces yet, but I can do Pisces after I finish Virgo. I can go on to the water signs. And we can see a message to complement the general reading. But good morning, Ruby. So for Virgo for work, I have Queen of Pentacles. And for love for Virgo, I have the Devil. Some intense energy here, Virgo. I did do 3 readings so far for Virgo. I did a mid-November check-in, and then I did a love or relationship forecast. But I do so many readings that I don't really recall the energy there. But if you feel called to, if you're interested, I would definitely take a look and see what those readings reference, because this is pretty dynamic energy. You know what this energy too is like, Virgo? Let me just say this as well. It's like it's coming to you no matter what kind of thing. It's not like if you engage with it or not, this will happen. This is going to come and get you And even though this is love, and even though this is work, career, still you're like a magnet and you're attracting metal shards to you. Okay, that's why I say that, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles for work, it's a Queen of Wands. Okay, Virgo, in terms of work, especially if that first reading, resonates with you, Virgo, if you are feeling trapped by work and not really acknowledged by, your efforts, you feel it's going to take too long to get your efforts recognized, well, Virgo, definitely I think you should be sending out your resume or networking, what have you, and seeing what else you can generate. Because, Virgo, I do think in this energy you're going to get placed fast. I think you'll get snapped up pretty quickly by the energies that I have here. You don't really have a wait, Virgo. Just put a little effort into it, put yourself out there. I think you're going to find something that will match you quite well. Could challenge you, Virgo, though. Keep in mind that that new position will probably ask a lot of you, but it's nothing you can't handle. So the Devil. Let's see, the Devil for Virgo. Virgo and love, no less. Okay. Virgo. So I'm going to say this Devil, I'm not quite sure if this Devil is your energy, like you could be energetically, we'll just say attractive. You could be energetically attractive to people right now, Virgo, or if you're getting someone who wants to impress you a whole lot, Virgo. And this energy, it's kind of mutual that I'm feeling right now in this Devil. But either way, that's regardless of who's putting out the Devil energy to whom, or if it's mutual, because, Virgo, I see offers coming your way. Virgo, you will have offers coming. This is a hot time for you, Virgo. Yeah, it's pretty hot. If you want it to be something long lasting, you can get that. If you're wanting something that is not quite that, you can get that, Virgo. But Virgo, you are quite the, well, I said like a magnet, right? Yeah, you're getting metal coming to flying to you and sticking to you. Magnetism. Okay. So I guess we'll go on to water signs now. And Pisces. Let's see. Well, Ruby, also check out the Virgo readings I did. I did them maybe about 8 days ago or so for November. I did my readings, my love readings are 2 parts. I did a general reading, just whatever comes out regarding love, and then I did a 12 sign breakdown of what your energy is like with another zodiac sign. So I would definitely check that out as well if you're interested in how your energy is with Sagittarius. And you can also check out the Sagittarius one and go to the second part of the video. I didn't timestamp it, but it's easy enough to jump around in it. And you can check out the Sagittarius and Virgo there too. But let's go and get a general message on career and work for Pisces. Or did I say Virgo? I meant Pisces. And we'll do, what is it called? Yes, love for Pisces. Okay, but yeah, check those out too if you're interested. I think I did also put out an astrological note this morning for both Sagittarius and Pisces as well in the shorts. I did that maybe 5 a.m. or something. Did it earlier. Okay, yeah, check those out. All right, so career for Pisces, career and work for Pisces, and love. Love for Pisces. Love for Pisces, I have the Hermit. And I have Wheel of Fortune for work. Let's find out a little bit more. Wheel of Fortune for work for Pisces. 3 of Swords. Even bottom of a deck energy here. Queen of Wands, 10 of Swords. Yeah, you know what this speaks of, Pisces? New patterns. Well, Pisces, for work, the biggest message here is that you're going to find the success. You're going to find success, let me put it this way. You're going to find success by doing things completely different and novel than what you've been doing before. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, jumping to one career to another, Pisces. This is more like, well, again, we're talking about patterns, right? So if your pattern has been to work with that specific company, specific group of people, see if you can transfer out of that group of people to another group. If you can transfer out of that company to another one, completely break your patterns, your current schedule. Well, not schedule, but you know what I mean. Your normal routine. All right. I think too, Pisces, the energy here is also pretty immediate that you have in terms of being able to make a career jump into something else. Once you start putting out your feet and you start breaking your routine, Pisces, also too, even if you're, you run your own business or whatever, new clients. Get new clients. Something about here that whatever you've been dealing with, that is just going to kind of get muckier and muckier, Pisces. You need fresh blood, Pisces, in here. Okay? A wave of fresh air. And I do think you should get a move on. I think fate itself, I'm going to say it a little bit more too, Pisces. Fate itself wants you to get a move on as well. There's something better out there waiting for you, Pisces. And essentially, the situation that you're in right now regarding work is just kind of wasting your time. Oh, and let me also say too, in the energy, Pisces, I think there's also resentment. Something about the way you conduct yourself, the fluidity of it, the vibrancy of it, something the way you conduct yourself, Pisces, that has other people envious of you, Pisces. You're not getting the recognition you deserve, Pisces, okay? Essentially, it's that. For love, we have Hermit. Wow, the tower just fell out. Scorpio. Strong energies. And then, of course, bottom of a deck energy here is Sagittarius. It almost feels like 3 people. So, first of all, just on the energies itself, Pisces, well, expect a shakeup. expect a shakeup. Now, what is that shakeup exactly? Well, it's pretty big. Whatever you've been doing or whatever your situation's currently been, Pisces, that's changing. So I don't know whether you are single, whether you are attached, what have you. That's changing drastically. It's turning to night to day. It's turning from a blue to a bright yellow with maybe polka dots. I do think there is some sort of love. Is it confession? Is it reconciliation? Is it just acknowledgement of what they want? Anyway, yeah, you have some transformative, very transformative energy for Pisces. Hello, Rocky Blue. So I think I did do Earth energy. I did do Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I did not get to air yet. Right now we are doing water. But we can check in on air after I do water, and then we'll round it out, I guess, with fire as a final energy. Okay. So now we did Pisces. Let's go and check out. Maybe we'll do Scorpio. Scorpio for work, I have Ace of Pentacles. And Scorpio for love. Wow, Scorpio. So, I got Tower again. Scorpio energy. I am going to throw one more card on each of these. Because, I mean, just saying an opportunity is coming for you in work. And some illumination regarding some big deal progress regarding love. That's a little generic, right? We can go and get a little bit more color to this, a little bit more information. Temperance. Oh, Scorpio. It's kind of fitting that what's coming to light, Scorpio, is the high priest, like whatever being revealed, especially since they like to say as your sign's characteristics that you are secretive. Someone else is being secretive. Okay, I'm not going to do too many. I'm going to leave it there. Or your clients, whatever it is. I think if you seek out how you constructive, don't be critical. I do think that you can definitely remediate the situation and bring it. If you don't take the steps for it and do it in a positive way, then it's going to remain the same. But you can actually go and remedy what you're in, Scorpio, regarding work. Maybe it'll take a little bit of time, Scorpio. Ace of Pentacles is a little slow situations because they see how valuable you are. And Scorpio, you can go off into something better. Okay, if you want to go off into something better, definitely do so. I think as well, while you can heal the situation you're in, Scorpio, if you want, could be just healthier for you to get out. Could be. So keep that in mind. Love for Scorpio. Yeah, something's coming forward to you, Scorpio. Something not out of the blue. Well, excuse me. It may be out of the blue to you, Scorpio, but this is not, oh, I've just seen you 2 seconds and I like you. No, it's not out of the blue like that. The other party or the other situation, Scorpio, that's coming towards you, they've been plotting. If plotting was like digging a hole, they would be past China. Okay. They have been thinking and plotting and thinking and plotting, and now they're ready to come forward. You're having a secret admirer, Scorpio, come forth with some sort of action on here. By the way, I have Pisces, I have, well, Pisces, Cancer. I have Aquarius, and I have Leo in terms of that energy. Someone's going to come forward with strong feelings. Let's go into Cancer. Cancer. Let's see. Cancer for work. I have the Lovers, Cancer. Now, Cancer for love. 5 of Pentacles, Cancer. Well, bottom of the deck energy here is Temperance. It's like there's some things you need to work out, Cancer, but we'll get into it. Anyway, work looks fantastic, doesn't it? Oh, Cancer too. Maybe a message here as well is that you can't progress in your relationships until you solidified your foundation, your shell, Cancer. Your own personal shell that has nothing to do with anyone else. There's some energy like that around here too. Lovers. All right, number 1, Cancer. To my second. One second. I'll call him back in a second. All right. Well, these are lives, right? And this is on my phone. So those things do happen. But I'm going to finish this up before I take that call. So the Lovers with 7 of Wands, Cancer. I think I was saying that in terms of work, I feel like there are people who want to work with you, Cancer, but they have their own agenda. They could be time wasters, Cancer. I think, Cancer, your current situation could be very happy to have you or keep you. You can go off to new situations in work, Cancer. They'll be thrilled to have you. But really, Cancer, what it comes down to is, what do you want? What do you want to do? How do you want to be treated? What kind of situation that you want? All those things, Cancer, you need to think out, because there are offers coming. I feel like if you apply to everything that is just under your nose, you're going to get positive responses, but you don't want to work for everything that's there. So be deliberate and discriminating about it, Cancer. Where you spend your time and who you speak to and what for, what you get involved with. I also think too, Cancer, the reason why I say that, Lovers with 7 of Wands, once you get involved with something, Cancer, or you start making those commitments, it's going to be hard for you to separate from it. And it could be taking your time off from something better or something healthier. Take that as you will. Okay, love, 5 of Pentacles for Cancer. Are you missing justice? Are you getting justice? 8 of Swords. So, Cancer, not yet, first of all. Don't be impatient, Cancer. It's not yet. I'm not sure who has to do the healing, Cancer, or what has to be healed here, whether, again, it's something related to your circumstances or situations, or just the people that's around you, the candidates that you have, the people who you are dealing with. There's something about this energy here, Cancer, that it is just not yet. Sorry. Okay, let's go on to, I guess we'll go on to air. Since we have Capricorn here curious about Aquarius energy, we'll do Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius for work. Ace of Swords. Aquarius for love. Defensive. So I am going to pull out one more card on this because just to say it's an opportunity, well, that's kind of blah. Ace of Swords gets a Six of Swords. Six of Swords is Aquarius energy. All right, well, first of all, regarding love, Aquarius, it feels like it's a little difficult for you, Aquarius, to realize the type of home, the type of partnership that you want. Yes, lots of swords. Lots of swords. But in terms of love, it's like there's an impasse, something. I'm going to give this a second more. Is it going to flake out? Am I stable? So Aquarius, an inability to communicate. Someone in the connection could be your energy, could be the party you're dealing with, Aquarius. There's an inability to really express what you want. And also to it's like partnerships take two, right, Aquarius? And there's too much of a focus on one person's side to not acknowledging the other person's side, the two sides that come together to make a pair, to make a household, to make a partnership. Something leans too heavy on one side. Someone is too heavy-handed, and also an inability to express themselves in what they really want. And boy, do they want it. It's just an inability to realize that. Now, for the energy of work, Ace of Swords and Six of Swords. Well, both of this is air. This is Libra. This is Aquarius energy. Aquarius is also a little bit of impatience here. I think for work, nothing quite happens overnight. You can have the intention of it, Aquarius, but you still have to build towards it. Yeah, I think I'm back on now, Rocky Blue. So, rein in that impatientness. Maybe to Aquarius, watch how you express yourself. Watch the words that you use trying to go and cut a clear path. I think it could actually do a little bit of the opposite. Force is not really going to get you in general, Aquarius, ahead. Diplomacy will. And that's generally in your energy. You have good ideas, and it feels like ultimately you have good ideas and good hopes and good aspirations for where you want to be, both in work and love. but there's balancing here, there's diplomacy here, and there's expressing yourself. Well, think about yourself almost in the Libra energy of being diplomatic instead of heavy handed. Think about those ways, Aquarius. All right, now let's go and check out Gemini. We'll check out Gemini. Gemini for work. Five of Cups. This fell out for Gemini. By the way, Nine of Wands is Gemini energy. And love, King of Cups. Gemini, I'm seeing an overhaul needed in general for you. Could be in love, Gemini. Someone's going to make their way back to you. If they're not making their way back to you, they're getting, well, you're moving on. By the way, this is both Pisces energy, very strong Pisces. Pisces, King of Cups. Pisces, Eight of Cups. The card of dreamers, remember the energy of dreamers with Pisces, Gemini. There's better out there for you. Don't wait for it to come to you. Now for work, Gemini. Well, I could take one extra card. No, I don't need to. I was only saying because Nine of Wands is, Nine of Swords is Gemini energy. Yeah, Gemini, I don't know what you're doing right now in regards to work, but also kind of feels like you've been done a little dirty in regards to work. I don't know if that's people taking your credit, something, taking little shifts, something that could seem small and insignificant, but as it piles up, it gets, it's piling up with you. Hello, Lily. So, Gemini, in terms of work, I think with work, you definitely need to go and get a move on, send out your resumes, go and network, get out of that toxic situation and definitely find something else, because in there you're just going to spiral more and more down into a rabbit hole. And it does feel too a little bit like that energy of being chipped away. That's not good. Taking more time, Gemini, if you stay in that situation, more time for you to get back to your normal self than if you stay there. It's going to cost you more emotionally. You know, by the time you do leave, if you stay there longer, you'll be like a vegetable when you leave. You'll have to regain normal Gemini functions. Now that's a shame. How can we have one of the most vivacious signs of the zodiac like a vegetable? We can't have that, Gemini. Go and find something else. Okay. Libra. Libra for work. Tower. Libra for love. I think I need something to drink. Libra for love. Seven of Swords. Okay, you got changes all around you, Libra.